Yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tristan, and today we're up early. Today we're recording a little video discussing, again, a few sneakers that I think you guys should sell right now. Now, this doesn't mean these pairs are, bad long-term holds or, they don't have potential to go up more in the future. It just means, hey, right now, I think over the next few months, these aren't really going to be making too much progress, or again, they're going down in price right now. So your best bet is just to sell them before they drop in price more, or again, just hold on to them long-term. So we'll kind of get into that, break it down from there. And I hope y'all will enjoy. If you guys do want more content like this, then go ahead, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget the normal goal we always shoot for is 300 likes. So if you could do that, that'd be great. Y'all probably just heard my cat. Shout out my cat. Here's a little photo of Luna, always chilling, being a good girl. So shout out to her. And you guys can also check out my IGs down below. We got tons of stuff for sale. I'm actually going to be making a website this week. Probably going to combine the merch website and add some of my stuff for sale there as well. So stay tuned. We got something really cool coming there. Stay tuned. Going to drop a few steals, when we make the website. So some of y'all can get some good deals. And also, I just want to say this. Make sure you guys check out the Whatnot Lives down below. If you ever want to, we go live there a few times a week. Check it out. Again, down below, kicks, streetwear. Don't miss it. And yeah, that's really everything I need to say. I hope y'all will enjoy. And why don't we get into, as y'all can see, again, I cannot speak this morning. We're just going to break down a few pairs I think y'all should sell now. So let's go. So as you guys can see, taking a look on StockX, this is just really where we're going to look because it shows us a lot of the trending pairs. So we'll take a look here first. But the first one I want to mention as, again, a sell now is the Fire Red 5s because they are doing a decent amount of these. I just want to mention this. So if you want a pair of the Fire Red 5s, I personally feel like you can wait a bit because it did just drop. As you all can see, they just dropped and they've been heading down in price. And the retail price is what, $210? Yeah, retail's $210, and look at where most asks are at. Again, at that $200 to $210 range. Usually when you see a sneaker pretty close to retail like this, they'll drop in price a little bit more. Now, I do want to say this is a very, very clean pair of 5s. They got icy soles. This is the type of pair that long term will be probably, back at $275, $300. But I do want to say that again, for the next year or two, I personally feel like these will probably be a little bit lower, at least for the next year, just because there's a lot of people selling bulk of these out right now. And yeah, I've seen people selling bulk of these at $190 per. So again, let that be a reference point as to kind of where these are at right now. It's under retail. But again, one of the main things I want to stress, doesn't make it a bad shoe, doesn't make it a pair that, again, you can't wear. Shoot, there's so many good pairs that are under retail, you know what I mean? It's just one of those ones that you're not going to be able to make a flip on. I really like the uniqueness of this pair too. Again, you got some OG details on it. Look at the 23 by the heel, that's OG. So I like what we got with these. I think it's a cool pair. It's a type of one that down the line will do some numbers, but right here, right now, for the next couple months at least, they're probably going to stay pretty cheap because, if bulk slow's got them at 180, 190, that means they're getting them even cheaper to that. So, yeah, just give these some time, in my opinion. Now, next up, I love this shoe, but I just got to be honest with you guys. Undefeated forwards are going down a bit in price right now as well. But again, I'm not going to say these are selling out because long term, these will do super well. Just remember the hype those had and what people were paying for them early. But these right here, the rare Air Jordan 4, I love this sneaker, but we got to give another mention on these. I think I discussed these in a recent sell now video, and this is another one that, again, of course, long term, it could make progress. Like, again, I feel like the gold lettering pairs are the type of ones that, again, will be back at 250, 300. But you see where these are at right now? Again, that kind of 180 to 200 flat range, that's pretty low for this pair. Like, if I'm going to keep it real, that's pretty low for a pair of Jordan 4s brand new. Definitely the low for this sneaker, though. So if you're looking to get a pair of these, hey, now's the best time. This is when you're going to get the best price, in my personal opinion. But I do feel like, again, there's just not a lot of sales volume for this pair. You guys can see it barely has the lightning bolt symbol in StockX, barely. And also, again, they're not flipping for like 250, 300 like, hype Jordan 4 would be. They're at that under retail range pretty comfortably. So this is one of those ones I feel like is a sell now. It'll make long-term progress. Of course, it'll head back to 250, 300. It's a very unique and super wearable pair. When you see it in hand, it's better than photos 100%. But you got to give these some time. They're under retail very comfortably. There's still tons of bulk out there of these, and the volume isn't super high, so it's just going to take a while for all the pairs to clear out. I would give these some time, in my opinion. Next up, another one to mention right here is the Shattered Backboard Jordan 1. Again, another very wearable sneaker. You guys can see a lot of the sneakers we're mentioning in this video are very wearable, classic pairs, good colorways. So again, if you're looking to get a deal on a good pair of wearable sneakers, now's the time. Like, there's a lot of really good deals out there. I'm just going to mention. But the Shattered Backboards, you guys can see at a range of 140 to 170, which is crazy. I was going to say that's crazy. I thought for a bit these were going to flip. I did think that. I'm going to keep it real. I thought these were going to flip for a little bit. But then as we got closer to the drop day and these were at retail, then you saw bulk at 160, 150. And now it's probably even cheaper than that. Seeing people are selling them to apps at 140, 150. That means they're probably getting them at like 110, 120, which is crazy. Or are they even paying for them? I don't know. But yeah, just a lot of questions right there. But hey, this is definitely a sell now in my opinion, because again, Jordan 1s are not super hyped. They usually aren't super high volume pairs. Back in the day they were, but this just isn't one that, again, is going to spike up in price all of a sudden. If it was to do that, it would have done it after drop day. And you guys can see they've actually come down more in price to that 140, 170 range. So the Shadow Backboard ones, in my opinion, it's again a great personal pair. One of my favorite pair of ones ever. So I need to go get a personal of these ASAP. So I'm going to make sure I do that. But definitely one that, again, it's just not like a, how can I word this? It's not going to be a massive flip because there's a lot of them out there. And again, when the bulk's out there cheaper, then yeah, that's just where the market's going to head. So that's my opinion on the Shatterback for ones. Great personal, but not a hold or flip, in my opinion. Now, next up, I mean, we just got to mention these, the military blue Jordan 4s. I've already, again, gotten rid of a lot of my pairs of these. I still have a lot of the GS ones, so I'm holding on to the, some of the grade school sizes, some of the bigger ones. But if I'm going to keep it real with you, all the military blues, again, this is another pair. There's another pair that, again, people are able to get comfortably under retail if they look at the right places. And right now, you guys can see on apps, they're at like 210, 220. Like, all the asks are very, very close to each other. That's pretty telling. That usually lets us know, hey, this is the type of pair that, again, is going to stay cheap for a while, but also it's not going to make much progress over time. It'll head towards $300. Again, the last military blue Jordan 4s, I think, go for exactly like $280, $300. So these will head back to that point, but it's going to take a while because, again, it's not it's not a super high volume pair, but also, again, you can see where the asks are at. Like, it's just not super, how can I put it? And it's never really been a super pricey pair, so it's not going to get to that point all of a sudden. Basically what I want to mention. So another one to just quickly go over, the military blue 4s. I personally think it's a sell now just because, again, not super high sales volume, and also there's just better holds out there. So that's my thoughts. And the reason I'm not mentioning these, the undefeated 4s, right, as a sell now, is just because, again, they have super high and consistent sales volume at high prices too as well. Like, they have the lightning bolt symbol right here at $300, $400 prices. So that's why I know this shoe long term is going to do well, because if people are willing to pay that much right now, like comfortably every day, then yeah, down the line they'll be doing that as well. So that's what I think about the undefeated 4s. Not a sell now. Now, finally, we're going to briefly mention the Cavestone 4s. Now, we're going to say two things about this pair. Over the next few months, 2 to 3 months, these are going to stay cheap. So if you want to know my opinion for the back half of this year, basically, on this pair, these are not going to be making too much progress. Maybe they'll go up 10, 20 bucks, but I feel like, again, as a hold, this pair is a sell now. I just wouldn't look at this pair as a long-term hold. There are much better bets out there, upcoming Travis releases, etc., like SB Dunks. Those are the bets I would look at, the unique pairs, stuff that people come back to, right? But again, this pair is a light brown Jordan 4, very similar to that Mocha colorway. It is very wearable as well. If you've seen it in the hand, extremely clean. People were paying $300, $350 for these early. So, in my opinion, these can at least return to $250, $300. And right now, they're at $190, $200. So, again, that's at least $50 to $100 worth of progress that these can make. But I feel like that will take a year or two. That's why I feel like these are a sell now. It's because, again, it's really not worth it to hold one pair for that much progress over the course of 2 years. Like, again, you could just hold a Travis release and you would make significantly more holding one pair of those compared to, like, even 2 pairs of these. So, that's just what I think. Again, I feel like it's a good long-term hold, but if you want to know my opinion, over the next few months at least, these are a sell now. It's not the type of pair that's going to, all of a sudden go to $300, you know what I mean, by the end of this year. There's too many of them out there. There's bulk sellers have them cheaper, and they're under retail right now on apps. And they were sitting for a bit on Nike, even though it's a great pair. So, one, the screen recording right there, and that's my thoughts, again, on 5 pairs that I would sell now right now. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a tongue twister right there at the end, but again, that's just my opinion on a few pairs that, again, doesn't mean the market is bad for these or they're terrible pairs. It just means I would sell them because, well, maybe the market's not super strong on them at the moment. So if you guys do want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget the normal goal we always shoot for is 300 likes. If we could do that, that'd be great. If not, no worries. You guys want to check out my Instagrams down below. Don't forget, make sure you're following there. Check out the reels that we post daily, and also the website we got coming soon. You can see some of the stuff we got for sale on my store, but that's all going to be organized on a site soon, so stay tuned. But if you want to do business with me now, hey, just shoot me a DM and we got you. We'll go out ASAP. And is there anything else I gotta mention? Yeah, the Whatnot Labs down below. We go live there a few times a week, so if you want to check that below as well, or there as well. So check that out, guys. And yeah, that's really everything I need to say. So T, thank you all. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. If there's anything I'm forgetting, again, just mention it down below and we got you. And I'll see you all then. So I'm T. Thank you, guys. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow in the next one. And don't miss it. Peace. Oh, and also, shout out Luna again. My little good girl. I'm actually going to hang out with her right now. She always gets nervous when I record videos, but pets are like that sometimes. All right. Peace.